All right, good afternoon, hockey fans. Thanks for tuning in again live on YouTube. This afternoon's game is going to be the Northern Lakes Lightning PeeWee B2 team against Hibbing Chisholm. They traveled all the way to come see us here at the Hallett Center. Last time Northern Lakes Lightning faced off against Hibbing was on their home ice. It was a battle to the end. Hibbing coming back from a large deficit, closing the gap towards the end, and Lightning still took the win at 11-9. A lot of penalties on that game, a lot of scores on that game. We'll see what kind of game is going to be played today. Tennies are between the posts, refs are on the ice, players are on the ice. 15 minutes on the board. First period of hockey coming at you. Puck drop, Hibbing's going to take the succession on that. They're going to dump it onto the side. Kess is going to pick it up right in neutral ice, but turnover. Hibbing's going to be able to dump it in. Kilmer's going to try pushing it out. Kess battling along the boards right at the blue line. Hibbing trying to find it. Lightning trying to find it. Kilmer's going to battle it out. He gets it up to Kess. Kess skating up and through the neutral ice. Got Maroney, just pushed it out too far in front of Maroney, and Hibbing is able to grab it and fling it out. Evanson having some pressure. Mishandled puck by Butcher right at the red line, and Hibbing's going to turn that over. Good stick from Maroney. Knocks it off of Hibbing, but they're going to be the first one to get to it in the corner. Centering option, but intercepted by Kilmer. Hibbing pushing it back to the blue line, takes a shot. Goes just above the net. Hibbing looking for another centering option. Not much traffic out front. Takes a shot. Kilmer steps in front of it. Kilmer trying to push it out, but intercepted by Hibbing right at the blue line. They try taking a shot. Gets a deflection. They put one up on their own, but misdirection just goes wide from Hibbing. Shot on goal. Saved by Peterson. Still action. Hibbing throwing one out in the middle. Taking another shot, and they will hit that post and put it in. Hibbing first on the board at 13:30.
Come on, Lightning, let's wake up! Let's go, Lightning!
Hibbing wins the draw and dumps it deep. Christenson's going to try getting there first. Hibbing being able to find it in the corner. They push it back to the blue line. Another shot saved by Peterson. Dauber pushing up along the boards, hits Daley. Hibbing giving some pressure from the behind them and pokes it away. Hibbing passing it up, using the boards, hits their man right on the defensive blue line. Christenson gets it along our blue line, tries to push it in. Hibbing saucing one up. Kess comes fresh off the bench. He pushes it up to Daley. Daley's going to come in and skate with it. Good pressure from Hibbing. Knocks that puck loose. Hibbing pushing it up towards the defensive blue line. Hits their man. Maroney comes out. Picks it up neutral ice. Pushes it up to Kess. Good poke away. Kept it right on the blue line. Shot on goal. Pad save. Pushes it over to the corner. Hibbing gets a good clear. They hit their men neutral ice. Dauber and Ani back in defense. They're going to poke one up. Loose puck has looked like Peterson trying to get it covered. Unable to do so, and Lightning gets a clear. Hibbing entering the zone, skating around Dauber, skating around Ani. Gets a shot, hits the side of the net. Hibbing there first to pick it up. They're trying to push it behind the net. Unable to hit their man. Shot on goal just goes wide. Carr picks it up. He's going to have one to go with him. Good stick from Hibbing. Knocks Carr off before he could get shot off. Neutral ice discussion. Daley comes out. He's going to handle it. Comes in. He's got Carr along the side. Hits Carr. Carr puts a backhand save by Tendy. Callen pushes it up just a little bit beyond Daley, and Hibbing's going to pick it up. Hibbing skating past Kilmer is going to take a shot, saved by Peterson, and Peterson trying to get it covered, unable to do so, and loose puck out in the slot, and nobody there to clean it up. He didn't have it. Loose puck out front of the slot, unable to get covered, and they will clean up the action. Lightning down 0-2 at 11:01.
Let's go, Lightning!
They've been trying to clear the zone. Good stick from Evanson, keeps it in. Butcher trying to get a shot off, unable to do so. Good defense going on by Hibbing. Butcher dumps it in deep. Maroney picks it up from along the boards. Takes a shot, loose puck out front. And Tendy's going to cover. You see a puck drop, glove side of the Hibbing Tendy. Kess trying to push it back, unable to get it back to Christenson. Trying to push it over to Dauber, unable to get there as Hibbing takes it away. Good clear. Didn't get it all the way out. Blue line shot just wide. Hibbing there to help try to pick up the loose change. Throwing one up. Not sure if that went behind the net or through the crease. Hibbing's still going to be able to pick it up. Kess ringing the boards, trying to get it clear. Hibbing gets a good stick on it, keeps it right in, right up the blue line. Hibbing taking another shot. just goes behind the net. Good stick from Dauber, gets it knocked loose. Lightning looking for a line change. Hibbing pushing it past Horton. Good pressure being kept and pushing him towards the corner. Hibbing pushes it back towards the D-line. Takes a shot. Loose change out front. Got cleared. Hibbing's going to be the first to try to pick it up. And Daley picks it up as they tried centering it. Unable to dump it in time. It's pushed back into the defensive zone from the Lightning. Evanson pushes it up to Daley, but good sticks by Hibbing right at the neutral zone, but fortunately Hibbing went in before the puck did. That's going to cause an offsides on Hibbing. And trying to get a clear, good skate from Hibbing, keeps it in play. They're going to dump it in. Christenson trying to round the boards, hits Maroney. Maroney just mishandles it. Kilmer's there to pick it up, trying to push it over to Kess. Kilmer stick handling around. He's going to take a walk in, takes a shot, goes wide. Kess finds it along the boards, pokes it in. Hibbing skates out with it. They got Christenson left. Push it through his legs, and they're going to try centering it. Christenson again gets a stick on it, pushes it over in the corner. Butcher's going to push up along the boards. Maroney has it. He's going to push it over to Kess potentially. We'll see. Yes, he does. Just a little hard, bounces off Kess's stick. And Kess taken down. Evanson picking it up along the blue line. They're going to push over to Dauber. Dauber gets it up. Gets a stick on it to Kess. Kess has three in front of him. He's going to take a shot. Saved by the Tendy. Tries to center it. Hits Daley. Daley just goes wide.
Keep shooting!
Battle along the boards. Hibbing trying to push it out. Lightning trying to push it deeper. Carr pushes one on net. Still going to have possession of it. And that's going to be turned over to Hibbing. Hibbing pushes it up. Just missed their pass. Dauber gets a stick on it. Lost along the boards. He pushes it up. Hibbing's going to be able to take it back into their zone. They're building momentum. Good maneuver around Daley. Just fans on the shot, but Hibbing's still in control. Takes a shot. Looked like Ani stepped in front of it. Another shot comes in, hits the side of the net. Centering option, ringing around the boards. Daley gets a good stick on it. Not cleared yet. Hibbing's going to push one up. Just went underneath Peterson's stick, it looks like. Hibbing's going to find it first. They're taking a shot. Save. Still loose puck on the side of the net. Nobody knows where it's at. Dauber trying to skate out with it. And it's gotten cleared. Hibbing right there ready to take up. Hibbing blows a tire right as the pass comes in. Daley coming in. And glove save by the Tendy. Little different line here. Maroney taking the drop. He's going to try pushing it back to the blue line, but goes right between Kilmer and Christenson. Lightning's going to have to take back up. They push it up, hits Butcher. Butcher going in. He's going to take a shot from afar, just goes wide. Hibbing using the glass to round it out. Christenson tries to push it over to Kilmer, but it does exit the zone. Kilmer trying to push it in, but Hibbing intercepts it right beyond the blue line. Maroney trying to push it over. Hits off some skates. Maroney dumping it in deep.
Go get it!
Hibbing's going to first get it. They're going to hit their man along the side. Maroney and Carr understanding who's going it. Carr takes a shot, goes wide. Christenson gets over to the boards, trying to keep it in. Hibbing's going to have a good battle. Carr takes a succession. He's going to take a shot. Hibbing steps in front of it, takes a good block. Hibbing backhands it up. Kilmer's going to step up on it and keep it in. Kilmer's going to find it. He's going to take another shot. I'm sure if it went wide or Tendy put a pad down on it.
There we go.
A little neutralized discussion back and forth here. Hibbing finds their man, passes it out. They're going to try skating in with it. Carr steps up to face the battle. Ani's going to have it. He dumps it further in behind the net. Hibbing looking for a line change as Lightning building some momentum with Horton. Good defense mode going from Hibbing as they step in right in front of him and stop his momentum, and they force a turnover at neutral ice. That's going to be an offsides as the puck crossed, or the players crossed the blue line before the puck did. See a drop just outside the defensive zone of the Lightning. Refs had two centers. They dropped it with Wings still trying to get their spot. Looked like Kess's stick was carried alongside Hibbing for a little bit. And Hibbing gonna pass it back. Good stick by Maroney, knocks it loose. Kess is trying to push it up. He's trying to battle it out. He gets to it first. He's got Butcher out in front. Good defensive maneuver by Hibbing. Robs him of that opportunity. Hibbing blown through. Christenson and Dauber. Shot saved by Peterson. Maroney pushing it up to Butcher. Butcher up to Carr. Carr outmaneuvers one Hibbing, but good defense maneuver breaks up Carr off of that. Hibbing trying to make a pass. Maroney intercepts it, passing it back. Unsure if that was intentional, but they pushed it up to Daley. Horton takes a shot, pad save, pushed it off into the corner. Another shot comes in from Horton. Unsure if that hit the back of the tendy or had the right angle, but Lightning are going to put one on the board. That's going to be one for the goalie cam review on how that one went in. Could have been just right on the corner or hit the back of the goalie. Unsure. We'll play that back. That's a 2:43 goal in the first. Carr coming in. He pushed it over to Daley. Just bounced off Daley's stick. He's trying to stick with it. Hibbing giving some pressure. Loose change out front. Hibbing tries to get to it, but they push it back. Horton's going to pick it up. Takes a shot. Hibbing steps in front of it and blocks that shot. Another shot on goal, and Tendy's going to cover at this point. Some good pressure being kept from the Lightning, but some good defensive going on by Hibbing as they keep stepping in front of those shots. Hibbing being the successor on that draw. Evanson keeps it in. Kess is going to pick up in the corner. Throws it up just a little too far up from Maroney. Kilmer's going to pick it up alongside the boards, but he's got a lot of pressure from Hibbing. Maroney gets into it. Loose puck, and Hibbing's going to be back at the blue line. They backhand it out. Evanson's going to pick it up. Good pressure being kept from Hibbing. Hibbing's going to be the successor. They're going to approach the net, and they're going to try sneaking one in. Kess cleared out some loose change and is going to push it up along the boards. From the blue line, Hibbing tries to put one up. Another shot comes in, just goes high of the net. Butcher clears it. Maroney's going to try getting off to the races, but Hibbing's going to try getting a stick on it first. They do so. Hibbing going to round the boards. Gets past their man. Christenson's going to pick it up. He's pushing up to Maroney. Maroney's going to come up. He's got Kess with him. Takes a hard shot. Oh, it looked like it just hit on the post on the fall down. Good pressure being kept. Christian's going to step up. He tries putting one up. Looks like for a tip from Kess, and unfortunately a good save by the attendee. Cars got it. Top circle just takes a shot. Another save by the attendee. Lightning keeping the pressure. Hibbing trying to get to it and pushes it back to Christenson. Christenson's going to take a shot at it. Hits the side. Hibbing again trying to round the boards. Christenson stops it. Pushes it up. Trying to get it to Kess.
Stay on him!
Hibbing find the puck. They're able to skate out with it. They got Ani in front. They got Carr on the side. Daley robs the puck before Hibbing could get a shot off. He's got a little competition here. He's got one in front. Takes a shot. Just hits the side of the Tendy, and Tendy's going to cover it. Slashing going to be called on Hibbing.
Power play, boys. Use it!
10 seconds remaining of the period. Lightning down 1-2. We're going to see a minute and a half go on the board for a slashing call against Hibbing. This is a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity for the Lightning.
Let's go, Lightning! Hit it!
Maroney pushes it back to Evanson. Evanson's going to wind up, takes a shot, looking for a misdirection. Shot on goal, just goes wide. Hibbing's going to pick it up, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Lightning down 1-2. Minute 20 is going to be remaining on the power play opportunity as we are going to start off on the second. This intermission brought to you by Lakes Tile, as coaches are going to talk to their players, see what's going right, what's going wrong, how we're going to improve, and how we're going to attack that second period. All right, players are back on the ice. Tendies in post. Refs ready to play. A little 5-on-4 hockey as we are still in a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity. Horton pushes one in, but Hibbing's there first to pick it up. They're trying to get it out. Carr intercepts it, takes a shot, goes wide. Hibbing trying to get it clear. Daley's going to pick it up. Good pressure being kept from Hibbing. Looking for a redirect in the front of the net, unable to get there, and Hibbing's going to pick it up. They're shorthanded. They're going to try skating it through. They get past Kilmer. Evanson back on defense. They're going to put one on goal, and Peterson's going to elect to cover it. Kess gets the draw, push it over to Maroney. Maroney's skating up with it. Maroney pushing it up. trying to get to it first. Hibbing's getting their stick on it. It's round in the back of the net. Kess pushes it over to Maroney. Just gets past Maroney's stick, and Hibbing's going to pick it up. They're blown by everybody. Lonnie and Christenson get right by him. They take a shot, saved by Peterson. Kess winning the draw, pushing over to Butcher. Butcher trying to get it clear, but Hibbing picking it up. Again, they're short-handed for another 10 seconds, but they're approaching for another shot. Shot and sat on by Peterson. Draw one by Hibbing. They're going to push one on net just about beyond the blue line. And full strength back for Hibbing. Horton's going to pick it up around in the back of the net. He tries pushing it up. Hibbing intercepts it right at the blue line. Daley trying to challenge it. And Hibbing's going to push it up to their blue line and dump it in. Kilmer right there. Unable to get it clear though. Hibbing's going to maintain control. Takes a shot, just goes wide. Horton's again going to pick it up behind the net. Good pressure from Hibbing. Some loose change out front and cleared away from Lightning. Good pressure being kept from Hibbing. Pushes Daley into the boards. Hibbing gets it cleared. Kilmer not quite to the blue line, gets past him. And Daley's going to pick it up. Good pressure from Hibbing. Not able to get it clear. Loose change out front. Shot and save by Peterson. Hibbing tries to get one. Christenson tried to clear, but just gets on the other side of the post. Hibbing tries to put one on net again, but Kess intercepts it. He's going to use the boards, round it up to Butcher. Get it clear. Maroney comes up, trying to push the issue. And that's going to be an icing on Hibbing as they push it in just a little bit beyond the red line. And after it crosses two red lines without anybody touching it, that sends it down for an icing. So we'll take an offensive zone drop. Stick side of Hibbing's tendy. Lost puck found. Kess puts one on, just goes a little wide. Maroney trying to force the issue. Hibbing's going to round the boards. Butcher trying to get to it. Hibbing finds it along the boards. They push it up, hit their man right at the blue line. Good pressure being kept. No offsides. Christenson gets a good stick on it. Flopping puck. They're looking to try to cover, and they're going to put it in. Hibbing does. As Peterson unable to track it down, to put a glove down on it. Hibbing up 1-3 at this moment. Hibbing coming in with it. Gonna take a shot. No, just leaves it behind. Lightning going to try picking it up, tries to hit their pass, but unable to do so. Hibbing trying to center it, just goes through their players. Daley finds it. Good stick on by Hibbing. Strips Daley from having a potential breakaway. Only Hibbing wanted to get behind the net, and they're going to be the successor. They're looking for a centering option. As they take a shot, Host is going to put a stick on it. Hibbing trying to sneak one around, and they will do so for number 4.
Come on, White! Help your goalie!
10:58 remaining in the second. Lightning trying to get a clear, unable to do so. Hibbing gets a good stick right at the blue line. They push it up and look like they just go wide on that last push. Hibbing gonna get to their behind the net. They take another shot. Goes behind the Tendy and trying to ring the boards, but Hibbing's gonna be first to pick it up. They're coming in with it. Puck drop, Hibbing finds it. Take a shot, pad save by Peterson, gets pushed off in the corner. Centering option. Lightning get a stick on it. Maroney's going to find it. He's going to try pushing up the cast just a little bit beyond. Hibbing picks it up. They're going to push it in. Good stick by Kilmer, breaks their point of entry. Maroney has it again. Just gets off the stick of Maroney. Kessler's going to pick it up though. Outmaneuvering one, takes a shot. Good save by the Tendy. Hibbing wins the draw, pushes it back. They're going to try ringing their boards. Gets past their player. Evanson's going to try pushing one up. Intercepted by Hibbing. Hibbing pushing it up. And Horton's going to pick it up. Round the back of the net. Trying to maneuver around, but Hibbing gets a good stick on it before it can get a clear. They're going to round the boards. Hibbing lining up, taking a shot. Evanson gets a good stick in front of it and goes high and above. Hibbing trying to pass it over, just missed their mark. Horton keeping some pressure. Carr picks it up, neutralized. Nope, not offsides. Tries to get a backhand in, just goes wide. Defensive line change, as nobody was there on the blue.
That's what I want to see. Yes! Push, Kevin, push!
Loose change gets thrown up. Peterson gets a pad, it looks like, on it, goes behind it. Christenson trying to get a clear, does get a clear. Hibbing's gonna have to take up. Daley out to the races, good defensive maneuver by Hibbing, gets him off. There's a clear. Good battle. Hibbing looking for it. Lightning looking for it. Daley Tries to dump it in. And Hibbing being the first one that grabbed behind the net. They're pushing up.
There you go.
Ani steps in front of his.
Kevin, turn around.
A little back and forth game here. Dauber looking for it. He throws it out. I don't think it's going to have enough gump. And nope, it will be an icing on the Northern Lakes Lightning at 7:23 of the second period. Lightning still down 1-4. Maroney pushing it over. Evanson's going to be first to get to it. Good pressure from Hibbing, knocks him off the puck. Hibbing has a centering option. They pushed it over, just got off his stick. Lightning get a clear. Kilmer skating up with it. Kilmer's going to take a shot. Saved by Tendy. Soft shot again. Words being handed between Hibbing and Lightning. We'll see a puck drop. Carr maintaining control. Hibbing strips them away from the shot potential. Hibbing finds the puck. They skate out with it. Blow by Evanson. They got Kilmer back on D. Guest keeping some pressure out of nowhere. Comes up. Knocks him off the puck.
Now skate. Get up there.
Good stick in front of it.
You touched it. Go, go, go.
No icing being called as Hibbing just got a nick of it as it went in. Kess is keeping some good pressure, but Lightning getting a line change here.
Here we go. Go, Gavin.
Stepped up. Maroney's going to try to push one through the legs, unable to get there. And a good push up from Hibbing, and that, nope. Must have hit the corner of the boards, no icing. Trying to round the boards, Dauber's there. Tries to get it out, but Hibbing gets a stick on it. They're going to dump it in deeper. A clear. Peterson taking a dangerous move, stepping out of the crease and just fans on the pass. Maroney keeps the pressure and able to get the puck knocked out of the zone. Hibbing's going to be forced to take up. They try to hit their man at the blue line, just bounces over his stick. Christenson's there to pick it up. He sees Maroney. Maroney's going to push it up to Butcher.
There we go.
Butcher coming in. He's got one in front of him, skates by him, takes a shot, pad save, and puts it over the corner. Butcher trying to get to it again. Horton's going to find it. Push it up. Maroney takes a hard shot, hits the pad save out of the Tendy. Battle up front. Maroney's going to push it back to the blue line, sees Kilmer. Kilmer's going to push one up again, but good stick by Hibbing. Intercepts it. Hibbing gets a clear. No icing being called. Peterson steps out, pushes it off to the corner. Kess comes out. He sees Maroney. Carr. Good maneuvers by Hibbing. I can't handle the excitement. Kess has got it. He throws it backhand looking for Kilmer. Kilmer's going to pick it up. Looking for anybody out front, but a wall of Hibbing. And they're going to push it out to the blue line. And nobody there stepping up for Kilmer. Hibbing walking in with it. He's got one on the side. He's going to take a shot and It's going to go in. Tenny's looking for some assistance from Hibbing. Sounds like the goal might be off. That it is. Ref's taking a look. .346 remaining in the second period. Lightning down 1-5. Good stick on from Horton, knocks it loose, but Hibbing maintaining a little bit of control right in the neutral zone, right along the red line. They're going to dump it in. Christenson going to be the first behind the net. Picks it up, tries to push it out. Horton gets a good stick on it, pushes it up. Maroney's got the potential here. Push it over to Butcher, just got past Butcher. Hibbing finds it neutral zone, back and forth. Where will it come out? Nobody knows. It's got to be there. There it is.
Come on, Butcher!
Hibbing giving a good sauce into the corner. Evanson's going to wind up, tries to get it clear. Good shoulder drop. And it looks like an offsides maybe. Looked like Butcher met the shoulder or elbow of one of the Hibbing. Got twisted up and coach is checking him out. He's gotten up and he's getting out on his own accord. Back at it, 2:44 left on the board for the second period. Daley comes out, pushes it in, but Hibbing's going to be trying to get to it first, and they do so. They dump it a little bit further. That's going to be a penalty on Northern Lakes Lightning. Looks like for body checking. That's going to put us on an Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill as number 9, Dauber, going in the box for body checking. Heavy defense expected here by the Lightning. Hibbing's going to push it back to the blue line. They're going to take a shot. Hits off of a few. Hibbing there first to pick it up. Puck being found. Horton trying to get to it. Getting tied up though in the corner. Found again. Kilmer's battling it out. Hibbing tries to push it over, but Daley got it in. Kilmer's going to find it, throws it out.
That's it. Now go!
They've been building the momentum. They're coming in strong. Heavy defense expected. Lightning trying to tie him up, but they're going to still see a shot saved by Peterson. They're still going to throw one out front. Maroney picks it up. Maroney's going to sauce it up. Gets a clear. Hibbing's going to have to take up. Horton's going to keep some pressure, but they hit their man right on the red line. They're coming in with it. They got two unattended out in front of the net, looking for a centering option. And Peterson covers it.
Good job, Easton!
'Too many men on the ice for the Lightning. And refs are going to say that's on them. They should have called it off beforehand, so no penalty going to be deserved on that one. We are still on 4-on-5 hockey. They've been rounding the boards. They're going to be first to get to it. They toss it back on the other side. Horton trying to get to it, trying to get it clear, but picked up by right at the blue line. But beyond the blue line, Hibbing's going to have to take up. They already do so. Good skate by the ref, keeps it in. Lightning going to be back at full strength. Butcher trying to clear it. Gets a clear. Unsure what's going on. "36 seconds. Hibbing parents looking for a call. Unsure. I didn't see it myself, but we'll have a goalie cam picking that up. Hibbing still maintains control, trying to put one in. And covered by Peterson.
Good job, Easton!
Card trying to push up to Maroney. Maroney lifts a stick. He's going to dump it in. Hibbing going to be first to get to it. Carr going to keep some pressure, knocks Hibbing right off of it, trying to sneak one in. Unable to do so. Pad saved by Attendee. It's still a loose puck, and it's going to be pushed off to the side. 10 seconds remaining. Going to push it back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to take a shot. Good stick by Hibbing. Puck gets shot. Pad saved by Hibbing. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Does not look like we're going to zam between second and third on this game as well. Loser. A 10 for Daley. Okay. All right, Lightning starting on 4 and 5. Again, we're still in a Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Lightning dumped it in, but Hibbing's going to first grab it. Kess keeping the pressure. He's going to throw one back again. Good kick from Hibbing. Good poke away from Kess. Hits Maroney. Maroney's going to dump it in deep. Again, we're on a penalty kill. 4 on 5 hockey. Heavy defense expected. Lightning going to be back full strength in about 18 seconds. Kilmer picks it up, neutral zone. He's walking up with it, short-handed. Oh, just pushed it right on the side, just went by the post. Lightning's going to be back at full strength. Kilmer keeps it in. Kess is looking for it, and Hibbing finds it. And they are able to get it out, but Lightning already take back up in fear of a clear. Kilmer walked up. Maroney's going to put a stick on it. He's going to walk in with it. Hibbing trying to maintain control. Kess keeping some pressure. Hibbing finds it. They're entering the zone. They're going to see a potential shot. Takes a shot. Saved by Peterson. Loose puck out front. Maroney tries to get it clear. Dauber's going to try picking it up. And good defense going on by Hibbing. Knocks him off that puck. Hibbing pushes it over to the other side. They're going to take another shot. Maroney pushing it out. Kess is out to the races. He's going to have one meeting in front of him. Takes a shot. Just goes wide. Gets it clear. Ani's going to pick it up, push it over to Carr. Carr's going to dump it in as Lightning looking for a line change. Carr and Daley keeping some pressure, but Hibbing maintaining control. They're skating around Lightning players. Stick handling, and they will put one more in the back of the net at 12:39. Hibbing being called for a technical for an unsportsmanship. Carr's going to go in the box for, it looked like, cross-checking. Still going to maintain 5-on-5 hockey, it looks like. We'll have to see what the game sheets call on the penalties, but we're calling for 5-on-5 hockey still. 12:39. Hibbing's going to put one in. I think we still have one serving a major. So now we'll have, I don't know if they're 1.5-minute penalties or 5s. I'm going to guess 1.5-minute minors. But we're going to continue 5-on-5 as they offset. They just won't be able to come out of the box until 11 minutes. Maroney battling out, pushes it out for Butcher. Butcher's going to push it over to Kess. Kess runs into some, that's Daley. Daley runs into some traffic and Hibbing turns it over. Kilmer's going to catch it up in the air, pushes it over to the boards. There's a cross-checking penalty. Oh.
Use your whistle!
We're going to see what the game sheets are going to call in this one. Unsure. Hibbing's got 3 in the box. Lightning's got 2 in the box. 5-on-4 hockey. This puts us in a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity. Daley tries to put one on net. Hibbing's going to try pushing it back. Evanson's going to find a way to push it up. Daley's going to keep some battle. Maroney's going to find it, pushes it back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to take a shot. Good hand save by Hibbing player. Maroney pushing it over to Horton. Horton takes a shot, shin pad off of Hibbing. Good diving save by Evanson, but now it's just getting a little too much white. They're going to have to wait on that one. Kilmer's going to dump it in. Hibbing's going to find it. They're going to round the boards again. Just missed their player. Maroney trying to keep some pressure. Gets back to Kilmer. Kilmer pushes it up to Maroney. Nobody really pushing the issue. Daley outskates, maneuvers, takes a shot, and going to be covered. All right, 1 out of each box serving their time. Hibbing maintaining 2 in the box with 21 seconds remaining on their penalty kill. Five-on-4 hockey as the penalty is offsetted. Hibbing pulling one off as they had too many men. Hibbing out maneuvering, skating by all the Lightning players. Going to take a shot. Saved by Peterson. Goes up above net. Hibbing still trying to battle it out. Throwing one out front and center, but Hibbing able to keep it. No, just saw just a little too much white off that blue line, and that's going to be an offsides on Hibbing. Hibbing's going to be back at full strength. Boxes still have one apiece. Christenson serving his time. Hibbing throws one on net. Peterson's going to softly put aside for Kilmer. Kilmer's looking for Maroney. Just intercepted right at the red line by Hibbing. Maroney keeping the pressure. Hibbing's going to have to dump it in. Carr's going to find it. He's going to ring the boards. Hibbing first to get to it. Gets past Evanson. Really trying to keep some pressure, or skate it out. Hibbing was keeping the pressure. Hibbing finds it along the blue line. They're going to walk in Gets tangled up with some 6 with Lightning players sandwiching him. It's somewhere. Daley steps in front of the pass from Hibbing. Hibbing's going to dump it in.
He was in the zone.
It's a loose puck still.
Oh, get up.
Oh, he's still on the front. Oh, good one.
Hibbing's got a player down after that scrum. And he's able to get up and he's getting off on his own.
Put him on protocol.
Lightning now have 3 in the box. I don't even know why. I mean, I'm sure I know why, I just don't know why. Or maybe one's just asking for clarifications.
How long is Kale left to be on?
Ref having a discussion with Peterson. Peterson did cause a penalty, and that's why 1 extra is in the box serving. So we've got Peterson on for a minute and a half. We got Carr for a minute and a half. This is going to put us on a 3-on-5 hockey. Lightning shorthanded here. Heavy defense going to be expected. Maroney's going to find a way, pushes it up. Maroney knocks it off. They've been pushing it up, hits their man. They hit their other. As 3-on-5 hockey, nobody left to defend. Hibbing missed it. Maroney fans on the opportunity, but Kilmer's going to battle it out with Hibbing. Hibbing still maintaining a little bit of control. Kilmer's going to find it. Push it over to Maroney. Maroney's going to dump it back. Hibbing there to pick it up right along the blue line. They're trying to kill as much time as possible on this 3-on-5 hockey. Again, we are not able to ice it on a penalty. Hibbing just gets a little bit beyond the line before the puck. They're going to dump it in. Dauber's going to pick it up. He pushes it out, does make it. Just the right amount of pressure to keep that time clock ticking. 19 seconds left on the penalty kill until Lightning are back at full strength. They're doing a great job at the penalty kill of 3-on-5 hockey. Ani knocks Hibbing off of it. But Hibbing still maintaining a little bit of control. Push back to the blue line. Shot comes in from wide. Lightning back at full strength. Maroney finds a backhand, throws out back to the blue line. Lightning over with on the penalty kill. Loose change out front, and they will put one more in. As number 7 goes on the board at 7:42. Lightning able to maintain that penalty kill with 3-on-5 hockey. But unfortunately, after they go back full strength, Hibbing finds a way to put one in. Carr finds it, pushes it back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to push it up to Horton. Hibbing finds it right on the blue line. Pressure being given by Dauber. Slow roller. Peterson pushes it away. Daley's going to try picking it up. Good stick on from Hibbing, kept it on. Horton keeping some good pressure. And good backhand pass from Hibbing, hits their man. Carr up to Horton, and Horton dumps it in. Hibbing able to find it, skate out with it. Evanson came out, gave some pressure. Maroney's going to find it in the back in their zone. Pushing it up, hits Daley right at neutral ice and center ice. Good pressure being given. Nobody crashing the net with them. Hibbing's going to find it, and they're going to push it out. Daley needing the take up. Maroney tying up the stick of Hibbing, trying to buy the time needed for Lightning to clear the zone. Kess is going to find it. He's skating in with it. Pushes it by one of them into the corner. Maroney finds it. Trying to push it underneath some skates. Unable to do so. Hibbing finds it. Skates out with it. Going to see a shot. And they will put one in. That's 6:02, I'll call it. Running time now as Hibbing is up by 6. Horton pushes in deep. Hibbing's going to have to first grab it. Gets a clear. Hits Damon on the way out. Daley. Hibbing taking their time. Horton steps in front of their pass. Deflects it and pushes it up further.
All over him.
Hibbing finds her man right at the blue line. Push it in. Oh. Looked like just a small smidgen offsides at 4:38. Hibbing finding the puck. They put one up. Evanson's going to grab it. Using the boards, gets a clear. Might be a little too much sauce, as that's going to be an icing on the Northern Lakes Lightning. Bringing it back in for a defensive zone drop. Just at 4 minutes here left of the game. We'll see a drop glove side of Peterson. They've been pushing it back. Takes a shot from the blue line. Loose change out front. They're going to backhand it and save by Peterson. Kilmer just mishandles the puck, and Hibbing tries to get a shot on goal, goes behind the net. Kilmer trying to clear it again. Kess finds it. He's got Maroney aside, 2 Hibbing players in front. Takes a shot, saved by the Tendy. Good clear by Hibbing. Kilmer's going to be trying to cut him off. He's got some speed, one-on-one. takes a shot. Good clear just in the nick of time by Kilmer. Another shot coming in, goes behind the net. Another shot coming in from Hibbing, rounding the boards. Nobody stepping out in front of the shot. Another shot, and they will put one in. At 2:13, we'll call it.
Play hard. Go hard.
He maintaining control after that drop. Carr strips him off of it. A little neutralized discussion back and forth. It's gonna be there. Carr reaching around, grabbing it again from Hibbing. Delayed penalty coming in from Hibbing, and there it is. Cross-checking being called on Hibbing at 1:08. They did stop the time to throw the penalty up. 1:07 left of the game. Maroney going to take the drop. This is going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play. Shot on goal, saved. Loose change out front. Hibbing's going to be able to take it away. Good stick from Kess trying to get it off. But Hibbing coming in strong with it. Under a minute left of the gameplay. Hibbing's going to throw one on net. Peterson's going to use the stick and push it away. Kilmer pushes it up to Maroney. Maroney leaves it behind for Kess. Kess takes a shot. Just a pad save off the Tendy. Goes off the corner. Maroney trying to battle it. Butcher takes a shot. Hits some traffic on the way in. Kess trying to center it up, and Hibbing's going to find it behind the net. Maroney keeping some pressure. Going to take another shot. Saved by the Tendy. Lightning trying to get one more in before the end of the game with 18 seconds left. And Hibbing's going to find it to get out of the zone. 7 seconds remaining. Good stick by Kilmer prevents the entry in from Hibbing. And shot and saved, as that's going to be the buzzer and the end of the game. Lightning down 1-9. Shots on goal, 21 for Northern Lakes Lightning, 38 for Hibbing. As always, we'll stay live until the boys clear the ice. In the end, it's about the love of the sport, the community of the game, and we're all here to have fun. Sadly, there's always a loser, and there's always a winner. In most cases, I guess we've seen some ties. As always, thank you for tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow for one more game against Walker. Check Facebook for the time on that one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.